Hello, Stampin' friends. Today I thought we'd do a video on how I made my Curvy Keepsakes box Scarecrow here. And as you can see, he's kind of fun. He's got a little hat that you can take off and you get the top of the Curvy keepsake box. The reason that I thought I'd do this now is because the Mini Curvy Keepsake Box I noticed was on the clearance rack of the Stampin' Up website. So even though I did this guy probably about 10 years ago, and there might be videos up there showing how it was done and one thing after another, but I thought I'd do real quick kind of what I did with him. So let me set him kind of to the side here. And first thing that we started with was, of course, the Curvy Keepsake Box, which is these two pieces here. You'll be able to get it on a 5.5 by 4.25 sheet of paper. You just have to do a little bit of squeezing. So it kind of goes like this once you cut it out. Get it down here so you can see it a little bit better. And there might be an edge like this edge right here. You can see it's kind of chopped off, but that's okay because nobody will ever notice. And that way you get your full guy on here. You just really want to make sure that you get those two pieces on there pretty well. So just kind of show you how it'd lay out and how it'd get on there. Okay. All right. Next thing, let's go to how we put him together. First of all, you're going to have your two pieces like this. And instead of hooking them up right on top of each other, you do want to make sure that you've got this going straight both directions. So it may be off just a little bit, but you'll be able to figure it out. Okay, so once I've gotten that, and I usually glue those because I really want this box to stay really well. So, okay, I've glued it on here. I'm ready to gonna fold up everything. Now I've taken my pen and I have just done my little dotted lines, then took my sponge and sponged on, I believe I used crushed curry this time to sponge that on. And then also, since I'm going to be making quite a few of these, I made myself a little template so that I know where I'm going to put my little eyes and that type of thing. Let me set him over here to the side so you can see. So I have an idea of where I'm going to put his cheeks and his eyes because it's much easier to do it when it's laying flat than when he's all curvy. So I made a little template so that I can put that on there. If I had some, you know, here I'll use my little marker and just kind of make a little mark where I think my little eyes are going to be, because this is going to get covered up anyways. So kind of put that over to the side. And once again, I just took my marker and made a little guy. So I'm going to do that again. I use this, just kind of, we're not going to do anything real fancy, just that. And now let me get his little cheekbones. These little guys, I don't know if you can see them very well. Just did the dots around it, and I believe that's like a 1/2 inch circle, and added little diamond or a little rhinestone there. And I've got them on dimensionals, so I'm just going to kind of put him on my card, or I mean on my box. And let's put it so it's on the outside. There we go. That looks about right. And another one the same way. And then we can stick his nose on. So, and how I made these were, I used the old owl builder for the eye, for the cheeks, and the eyes, and a little heart that's going to go on the bow. So that's what I use that. Of course, you can use just any circle punch for that. Now his nose came off of the bird builder punch, and that's that right there. So once again, wouldn't necessarily need these. You can just use whatever you have with you. I'm going to stick his nose on kind of about right there, I think. Get him a little lower. And now, of course, I already have his eyes done. They were just a 1/4 inch punch, or they came off of actually the owl builder punch. And then I just took my gel pen, and I'm going to just put them about right here and made the center for my gel pen. Okay, then I think he is just about done. as far as that goes. Let's see. We're going to fold him up, kind of bend this both ways. Okay. And we're going to give him a little bit of a bend. Oh dear, I broke him. That was not a good thing on my part. Not paying attention to what I'm doing, but you'll get the idea. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Okay, let's do the hat real quick. Here's the guy again. Here's my little hat. And of course, this has got a space in there so that when it sits right on top of my little scarecrow like that. Okay. All right, so with that, we're going to have, I'm going to pull these all in here. We are going to use the word window punch, which I used to punch this right here. See the hole? Then I believe this was like the 2.5 inch punch, and punched that out, ran it through my embossing folder. And then I also took and darkened the areas, used my sponge. And I think I used like soft suede or something there to darken that. And of course you can see where I've put my raffia. Lots of glue, just laid my raffia down on top, and we're going to cover that up. Now the other thing that you got is I happen to use, I believe this was called like note tag or something. So, but any type of rectangle you can use for this. So you're just going to glue just right at the top here because we want to be able to open this up. Just right at the top here, you're going to glue, which I've already done on this one. Kind of still also sponged around the edges. So you can see here that it's just glued right up there because I want to be able to slide it over this. Okay, and then I just kind of folded it up, made a little fold there. And we're going to then slide it through here. And then that's going to become our lid right there. So I'm just going to really take a little bit of glue, put some glue on here, glue on here. We're going to just kind of slide it up in there. And we really don't care too much what this is going to look like too much, but I do want to make sure that I have it clear to the side. As you can see there, I want to leave that little spot there in the middle so that I can slide it over the top of my Curvy Keepsake box. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing to this side. A little bit of glue, a little bit of glue. And then once again, pull this down. And squeeze him right up there. Okay. Give it a good squeeze. Hopefully I got him in there good. There we go. Now you can see. Okay, so I've kind of got my lid there. Of course, the raffia, that part's easy. We're just going to trim it off to wherever you like it. If you need more, or you want more out there, your choice, no problem. And then we're going to take the bow builder punch, which is another older punch. And I just created my bow. You can kind of see here where I've got them all done. You fold this one to create your bow. And like this. Then hook these two. You're going to have 2 of them. Boy, those mini glue dots are really sticking. Put them together, and then it's just a matter of adding your other pieces, that type of thing. So we're not sitting here staring forever. I've already made my little bow, added the little heart, and put another little rhinestone on there. And then for this, I would definitely take some glue to glue him down on there. Once again, it's something that I want to make sure stays, so I prefer to use my glue. And let's see if I can get him on there pretty good. Normally I'd give it a little bit of time to stay, but since I don't want you guys to be here forever. And there we go. Let me move all this stuff out of the way, because I got a bunch of it here. And here was our original Here's my little one we just made. Should have probably bent him a little bit more before I put the box together, and that would have made it go together easier. Then of course his little hat sits right on there like this. And you can move stuff around, make him look cute. And there we go. So hope you enjoyed this little video. Remember, you can do the same thing with the Mini Keepsake Curvy Box, just kind of make everything smaller. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk later. Keep stamping and scrapping. Thank you. Bye-bye.